Hello everyone! Thank you so much for joining me while I decorate and prepare my common planner for the August month. I will be using the August Deluxe Sticker Subscription Kit in Clear Matte. It's available as a subscription kit on our shop, sterling-ink.com. If you are to sign up now before August 23rd, that is for 2024, of course, you will be getting the October kit. We will start shipping that out at the beginning of September. Speaking of September, I'm so excited for the 2025 Common Planner launch coming in September. My strategy or formula for getting these pages prepared will be the same as always. I will be taking out a sticker sheet and just stick one sticker per spread until I finish using all the stickers on that sheet. Then I will take out another sheet and do the same. Here I'm taking out the month sticker and placing that on the monthly spread first. I always start from this spread and I will be moving to the weekly section and daily portion. I have just put out my 2025 Common Planner review video and showed everyone everything that will be coming to our shop this September. This is definitely the most exciting season for us planner people and also for us as planner makers. At the Sterling Ink office, we have been very busy quality checking the planners, which is the most time-consuming process. This whole process of preparing for the 2025 Common Planner release, from the planning stages to designing them, took so long. I literally single-handedly created all the planner pages one by one, number by number, for all the sizes and layouts. We then printed everything out on just regular copy paper and checked them so many times with a red marker. We then went over so many different cover options to finalize on the new colors we have decided on. I feel like the whole process was a feverish dream, and I'm not really sure how I pulled that off, but it definitely wouldn't be possible if this is not something that I'm extremely passionate about. I think I've been born with natural attraction to paper and pen. I have loved the act of writing on paper even before I knew how to write. I used to sit down and make up my own words and pretend that I was writing something, and that was my favorite thing to do. When I learned to write numbers, my favorite pastime was to write from 1 to 100 repeatedly. I loved making origami because it involved paper. My mom bought me a little origami book and I went through them so quickly because I love touching paper. When I started school, we had a lot of tedious assignments which involved a lot of writing, but I loved them. I especially loved touching the indentation that the writing would make on paper. Even today, I never use pencil boards because I love the indentation that my writing makes on paper so much. I think maybe this love for paper is also genetically passed down because my mom also loves paper. I hope that my kids could also inherit a little bit of this too. I think little Catherine would have been so happy to know that this is what I do for a living now. I mean, never in a million years would I have imagined that I would be designing planners, notebooks, and stickers for a living. Now that I'm done with the weekly portion of the pages, I will be moving on to the daily pages. Last month, I pre-decorated more pages than usual, and this actually made me write more. It took me a while to finally realize that I don't really have that much time to come back and decorate more pages, and I don't like writing on blank pages. It's much easier for me to journal when the pages already have some sort of decoration or stickers on them. Makes my words seem not so lonely. Last month, one night, I was putting my kids to sleep and I was jotting some stuff down as my brain always runs wild before we go to bed. As I was jotting things in my mind down on paper, I filled out about 10 pages somehow. And that's when I came to the conclusion, if finally that it's not that I don't have enough to write sometimes. It's just that I have too much to write. And maybe subconsciously I'm limiting myself from writing because my days are so hectic. And one thing comes after another constantly. There are so many moments during the day when ideas and thoughts run through my head, but I can't put them down either because I feel like instead of writing it down, I should continue to work and not interrupt the flow. Or, I just happen to not have the correct notebook or something to write the ideas down. So I try really hard to hold on to those thoughts and try to remember for later. But seriously, my day does not get more chill later. Every day feels like things are happening at 100 miles per hour around me, like all the time. So I have decided that I would actually add a daily planner to my planner setup for the rest of the year in A5 size. I'm using the undated version because the dated one starts in 2025. In addition to that, I started carrying a passport notebook in my bag just so that I can have something to write in on the go. And it fits in the smallest bag I carry. I know you can always just use the Notes app on your phone, but I really feel more comfort when writing on paper, and using the phone is just too distracting as I will see email notifications and other things. I'm really trying to write more instead of just consuming. It is so easy to consume information these days, but without output, I don't think our brain gets the exercise it needs. I find that the more output I create in terms of writing, drawing, or designing, the more creative I become. So I'm trying to make a habit of just write on paper if I have a second instead of taking out my phone. I also have been trying to go back to reading paper books instead of Kindle because I found that I was getting more distracted with Kindle because there are so many other books in my library. Even being able to find the definition to a word I don't know was a distraction from continuing the flow. I have just been circling words I don't know in the book and looked them up on physical dictionary. On the way to the word I'm looking for, I'm also browsing some other words on the way, so it's really fun. I have a dictionary that I purchased about 20 years ago. The paper is delicious. It's still so crisp white, and the binding is so floppy. It's such a dream to flip through. It's just like the whole experience is a dream. Paper and book lovers will know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Humankind has achieved a lot before the invention of the computer and internet, and definitely the phone. So I feel like I shouldn't have to rely on technology to absorb information and write my thoughts down. All this is to say that I'm trying to write more instead of just consume information mindlessly. If I am to consume, I'm trying to consume in the form of reading books. Thank you so much for watching this decorate with me, and I hope that was helpful for you to see how I decorate my pages before the pen. And I will see you in the next one.